What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It is me the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you on a Friday. Not just any Friday, it's a big Friday for me, and I've always wanted something for my birthday, and that's the return of one of my favorite pizza places. And behold, it has happened! Ladies and gentlemen, Duccini's is back, and I'll be back right after this on Pizza Night to celebrate! You are looking live at Duccini's Pizza on the corner of Columbia Pike and Carlin Hill Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, after a several-month hiatus, Duccini's Pizza has reopened right on time for my birthday, and I'm going to get a pizza, and I'll be right back right after this. Never fear, Pizza Night is here. Go ahead and grab yourself a can of beer so you can celebrate with me. That's right, it is Friday night, September 15th, 2017, and 43 years ago today, the man, the myth, the legend, myself, was born upon this earth. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here once again, thank God, to review Duccini's Pizza once more. Duccini's, like I said, they had a layoff of several months where they just weren't around for a reason, and I'll tell you about that reason in a little bit. But they specialize in the jumbo slice. And of course, when you get jumbo slice, that's basically a pizza that's been sitting there for a little bit and warmed up for you with whatever topping that you want. And that's just fine, and jumbo slice rocks. But I have always wanted to try a fresh out of the oven Duccini's pizza made the way I like it. And so I went ahead and did that, and I took advantage of a special that they've got right now. $11.99 gets you, bam, an extra large two-topping pizza, and I got pepperoni as well as ground beef on this two-topping pizza. And as you can see, the cheese is very, very browned on here. There's tons and tons of ground beef. Look at all that ground beef there, guys. And it looks like the pepperoni may be Papa John's style underneath the cheese. And there's some peeking out there, and it's got some nice brownage going on. That excites me quite a bit, guys. That's a big, big pizza. Take a look at that. Let me go ahead and get that 420 slice out for you real quick. There's 10 of these things, and I'll show you what that looks like. The first thing you notice as I pull this out, wow, look at that grease. But yeah, it's very, very soft at the front. Very, very floppy, in fact, taking a look at that. Wow, yep. That's a pretty good looking piece of pizza, and this smells good too, guys. I'll be right back right after this to eat some pizza with you. Alright, gang, this Duccini's pizza looks so good, smells so good. Looks like it's very well done, but then it's nice and floppy at the same time. I kind of dig that combination right off the bat. $11.99 for this temporary carry-out special, welcoming Duccini's back to the neighborhood, so to speak. They have another location that is in D.C., Washington, D.C., that sells the jumbo slices late at night, and this location is open late as well. The thing that went down with them that I was telling you about before, they opened back in like the late winter, early spring, and apparently they rushed a little bit, and there were some fire code issues. Took a long time to get corrected and get the fire guy back out to inspect it. But everything is a-okay now at Duccini's, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and pull that full 420 slice out once again. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. There's some long, slender slices of pizza on this particular pie, and it smells pretty darn good. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. You know, gang, at first I thought this was a conveyor belt crust, because I thought I saw a big conveyor oven in there, but this does not appear to be the case. I mean, you don't have like the little scoring on the back side like you get from the pans that they use for that type of oven. It's very, very smooth there on the bottom side. And this pizza took a little longer to cook than what I usually expect from a conveyor oven. So, with that said, I'm really liking things here. It's a very chewy crust. I love a chewy crust. A nice chewy slice of pizza on a night like tonight. Absolutely perfect for me. So let's build it from the bottom to the top the way we always do, shall we? Like I was saying, that crust is nice and chewy, just a tad bit salty, which is another good thing. Has a fairly mild sort of pizzeria flavor going on, but from sitting in that grease, it kind of is amplified. I love a greasy pizza, guys. You guys are going to say, God, look at all that grease. That's gross. No, that's not gross. That's awesome. I love it when you pull the slice of pizza away and the cardboard beneath is a completely different color than all the rest of the cardboard. And it has a shine to it. A sheen, if you will. Wow. That's really, really good. The sauce is perfect. Not everybody gets this thing right with the sauce, especially the, you know, big 3 or whatever, even the big 4 or 5, whatever you want to say about that. There is a nice layer of sauce. If you look closely, you can still see crust through the sauce, and that's the way I like it. The sauce has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of sourness, almost like it's got some plum tomatoes in there. That's really good too. That cheese that I was talking about before is very well browned. It does not have much of a stretch to it, but alas, it has a pretty good flavor, so it is forgiven that the stretchiness is not there. Then you get to the meaty toppings. The pepperonis that are exposed, those are all nice and crunchy and crispy from being in that oven for, I guess, an extra period of time. And then also, they have a decent zing to them without being spicy or anything like that. The ground beef is relatively basic tasting. It has a slight seasoning to it, lending towards, like, I don't know, almost basil-y or something like that. No, I would say closer to oregano. And with that said, it has a pretty good flavor too. It's, you know, obviously not like prime beef or anything like that. It's got a little bit of a spring to it in its chew, but it has a good flavor. It bounces well off the pepperoni, and it belongs on this pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? This is a very, very good pizza by Duccini's, and something that I suspect after studying their menu and also the fact that I study pizza menus constantly, I think these guys are in cahoots in some way or another with Pizza Boli. And the reason I say that is because the pizzas are named kind of the similar name in terms of their specialties, like the Meal Buster and the Meatster. I know for a fact I've had a Meatster rather, and it has a trademark next to it from Pizza Boli's before, so maybe a mystery has been solved. Maybe they're being funded by Pizza Boli. I don't know. But either way, it's a good darn pizza, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7/8 of a thumbs up. Just a smidge off of perfect, but pretty darn good. Thank God Duccini's is back. I'm going back to eating jumbo slices after this, guys, just because it's so convenient, and it's a heck of a meal just by itself for $5, $6, $7, depending on what you get on it. Not a bad deal either. So check out Duccini's if you're in DC or in Falls Church, and tell them Brandon from the SAS said hi. They'll be like, who? And you'll be like, never mind. Anyway, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and close up this pizza box and close up this edition of Pizza Night the way we always do. Go ahead and check us out on the Facebook group by clicking on the link down below. Hundreds of the coolest people in the world are in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Also, check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, you make sure you use the hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. That way you know what I'm eating, and I know what you're eating too. Be sure to check out Nova Pro Wrestling next week, Nova Project 3 at the JCC in Fairfax on 236. Should be an exciting card, and we'll talk more about that in the coming week. But next week, that's where I'll be on next Friday. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.